Hey guys, so for today's video I have a makeup tutorial. This isn't just any makeup tutorial. Today I decided to sit down and play around with the new Huda Beauty Textured Rose Gold Edition eyeshadow palette, I believe it's called. I got this in the mail yesterday and instantly I was like, I need to film tomorrow and just sit down and play. Like just randomly think of what colors I wanted to test out and play with, and this is kind of what happened and what came of it. Pretty much it turned out to be this super pink makeup look, but that's because as soon as I saw this palette on Trendmood, the first color that caught my eye was this beautiful pink. Now I know most of you guys are probably shocked because you're like, Amy, using color? How did that even catch your eye? But that's what I thought instantly. I thought to myself, what eyeshadow palette do I know is full of neutrals but has this beautiful hot pink pop of color? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of different and unique to see that in an eyeshadow palette like this. So instantly I knew I had to play around with it, and I wanted to combine it with the beautiful bronzes and the golds. So I'm really excited for you guys to see this makeup look. I do hope that you enjoy it, even though I totally like freestyled it and just kind of went with it as I went along. Hopefully you enjoy it. So if you are interested in checking out how I got this makeup look, then keep on watching. So we're gonna start off with this Ofra silicone primer gel that I've been testing out. I've actually really been loving this so far, but I'm still giving it more of a try and then I'll kind of update you guys. So I forgot to take a clip of my foundation, but I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Warm Beige. To conceal and highlight the under eye and the center of my face, I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. Go ahead and apply that, and then I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. So I felt like packing on some extra coverage today, so I went ahead and took the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Powder in the shade 500. Now I am putting it on with my beauty blender just to set my foundation. I find that this really helps my makeup last all day and just really get in there and helps it set even better than a brush would. So I do use this technique sometimes. So now I'm going to go ahead and contour and highlight. So I'm taking this beautiful yellow shade from the Kat Von D contour palette and of course setting the under eye, but also setting the center of my face quickly. So this is one of Becca's newest products. It's their multitasking perfecting powder, and this one is in the shade Warm Honey, and I love using it as a bronzer. It has the most beautiful shade and it's super natural and like easily blends. It's not too pigmented, so it doesn't come on too strong at first. You can kind of build it up. I really have been loving this. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and contour with my usual shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, the middle one. And I am using e.l.f.'s new brush. I love this to contour. I'm obsessed with it. I do take my NARS Ita brush still on the nose. So for blush today, I decided let's just go ahead with the theme and use a hot pink. But this blush is super duper pigmented. So I only took a tiny bit and like built it up slowly before I just put too much, and then I would be like, you know, I would regret it. So I just went ahead and kind of built it up slowly and then I can blend it out. So for highlight today, I'm taking Amber Gold from the Glow Kit from Anastasia, the Ultimate Glow Kit. I loved this highlight because it has this beautiful golden yet rosy kind of undertone. So it really went with the makeup look and it's a super unique shade. I actually really love it. So brows are done and eyes are primed. We're going to go ahead and use this beauty, the Textured Shadows palette from Huda Beauty. I'm going to take this gorgeous kind of transition shade and I'm applying it very lightly because I just wanted to build it up slowly. I'm just popping that into the crease, and the mattes in this palette blend beautifully, can I just say. And I'm taking this shade Shy, and I love this shade. It is so different, can I just say this, than your typical mauve shade. As you can see right now in the clip, it turns out to be more pink than it is mauve. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just brighter than your typical dusty mauve shade. So I love that. It's not, you know, a shade that you already own and that you've already used before. It's super unique. Now I'm taking Flamingo, and it is super bright, super hot pink. I'm just applying that in the crease, and the way I'm going to work with this shade is I'm just going to kind of build it up slowly so that I can really make sure I'm getting a good blend. So slowly applying the product, blending it out, a little more product, blending it out. And I am going to be applying some product on the inner and outer corner of the lid, and then kind of leaving an empty space in the center. And here you saw me dust off any excess product so that way I can just have a clean brush to blend it out and we're not, you know, making a huge mess. So that's a really good tip for blending as well. Make sure you're blending with the clean brush and applying with the product, if that makes any sense. And here I am just kind of going in more with Flamingo, and again, just building it up and then blending it out slowly. So to make the lid shade we're going to put on pop, I'm going to use NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil, and I'm just going to apply that right in the center. This is a great white kind of primer if you want any shadow that you're going to put on top to really pop. So I'm just going ahead and blending that out, and then we're going to go ahead and take this gorgeous bronzy shade, and this is a nice foiled kind of metallic shimmer, so you can go ahead and just easily apply it with your finger or a brush, and it doesn't really take much specific technique. But now with the shade you see me use right here, 24K, it is beautiful gold. This requires more attention. You kind of have to pat on the product and do very short, simple strokes. I kind of talk about this more in my favorites and regrets video if you guys want to see. So check out that video if you want to know more. But yeah, this palette I'm totally obsessed with. I'm taking these same shades I put on the top there, on the top crease, and popping that on the lower lash line. Next, I went ahead and decided to take Cocoa and just kind of define the upper lash line just a little bit, nothing too crazy. Now, last minute, I kind of decided to go ahead and take this electric pink red. After I did my lashes and everything, I went ahead with this one, which I would definitely suggest doing it before you do your lashes because it was a little difficult to work around my lashes, but I kind of just decided last minute I wanted some more definition, so I went ahead and applied this. So after popping on some lashes, I'm going to move on to the lips. So this is Dose of Colors Stone, which I thought would be the perfect lip color for this because the pinky tone is really going to kind of match the eyes, but Stone is a nice like muted pink, more of a wearable pink. So I just found that it kind of also toned down the eyes a little bit. I just thought it paired perfectly. I'm also going to mix in Angelic from Ofra and just kind of give it some dimension. That's pretty much it for this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.